Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. Somebody sent me this file and they want to vector engrave so they can get deeper. And these lines are, let's ungroup them. And if you look with the shape tool, they're all going the same direction. So the laser is going to go there and go down, and then you have to come back up and go down and have to come back and go up. She wants them to alternate. They were asking me if there was any way to do it. I don't think so. Now, these lines are 0.0255 apart, and I'm just going to go 5 inches. So what I would do is just kind of start over and take a 2-point line. They wouldn't be hard to reproduce. So let's make this line 5 inches. And then if we look at the shape tool, they're going that direction. So now what I would do is set my nudge factor on 0.0255. And I would make a duplicate and move it all down. Now what I'm going to do here on the second line, I am going to hit it with the shape tool, and I'm going to select it, and I'm going to go right click, and I'm going to reverse the subpath. So now it's going to go down there and back. Now, so it rounded it up to 0.026. So what we're going to do, we're going to go, so you don't have to figure out math, 0.0255 plus 0.0255, and you get 0.51. So now take both these lines and Control D and make a duplicate and nudge them down. And then Control D and Control D, Control D. And once you've got one that's square, if we look at them now, that one's going left to right, that one's going right to left, left to right. So the laser is going to go back and forth. Now, it's not a perfect square. I need to add a few more lines. Well, for the video, let's just make it, let's Control G. Let's spread them apart. So you'd need them, you wouldn't have to, but yes, you are. You're going to want to do this. So we're going to make it 5 by 5 with a ratio lock. It's going to stretch it out a little bit. But those are our lines. Now I'm going to hit P and put it at the center of the page. And I'm going to Control D and make a duplicate. And I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees. So now we have that grid. And if we unlock it, if we grab it all and go group and ungroup, now if we look, not only are the lines going left to right, I'm going to have to ungroup it again, I guess. Well, that was because I had them grouped and you grouped. So these are going left to right, right to left. These lines are going up and down and up, and then up and down. So this is going to be your most effective cut pattern. And when I emailed her back to find out why, that's going to cut away. Well, she's vector engraving, so she's not going to cut. She's not going to cut it. She's going to set it at a setting that won't cut through the wood, but it'll be really dark. Now let's group it all together. And what you could do with this, once you have this made, you could take the letter G and select it all, or any shape, and intersect it. Shouldn't be taking that long. And then you have that G like that. Of course, it made it black. Doesn't really matter as long as it's still a hairline. We'll go ahead and make them red for the video. And we're going to go to Object, Group, and ungroup it. And now if you look, the lines are still in the correct order. That one is going right to left, left to right, right to left. So it's just going to go back and forth. And then the same thing with here. That one's going down, that one's going up, that one's going down. So the laser is going to go, and also it's probably, yeah, it is. It's actually going to go here and then smooth through here and not cut. So this is vector engraving. I've done a little bit of it. I don't really see the benefit unless you're really trying to get this. I wish you would try first, just, put that G on, or what, I made the G up. Just make it a solid black and run it 2 or 3 times. This might be faster, because vector engraving or raster engraving is going to go back and forth, back and forth. This is going to be moving quite quickly. So it would be worth a test. And I don't know what, I don't think they're going to do a square. But, whatever shape it is, it doesn't have to be, that. Let's say you just had an ellipse, and let's put it in the center of that, and then select it all. And one thing that's good about the intersect tool, you can maybe trim this, but when you do the intersect tool, you've still got your pattern, and you could do another one. You could do another shape. Anyway, I hope that helped them a little bit, and thank you for watching.